How sweet was that Ibiza booty party?
You know what, man? It was chill.
Yeah.
Were you pissed when those pictures came out? What does that go?
You know what's
what is
crazy?
the thought process when TMZ gets you like that?
You know what's crazy is I was still on the boat when the pictures came out.
Really?
That
Yeah,
fast?
it was like, 4 o'clock in Ibiza was like 9 a.m. out here.
Right.
You know, so or whatever. Don't quote me on that.
That sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
whatever. You're close enough.
So we were like still on the boat, and we were just like all looking at it, like laughing, like.
Best day ever.
Yeah, it's like.
Wait, did you see the guy like in a dinghy? Like,
no, we saw guys when we were leaving, and we knew that like the probability was high, but we didn't really like. We didn't see the people who were taking those pictures.
I'm just pissed that it wasn't during Blake of the Year week because it would have been great to see you with a phone in your hand while you were partying, which I know you would have done.
100%,
without a doubt.
I would have for sure.
Although now that you have one, I don't know if you'll. I feel like
you could rest on your laurels.
The fire burns within me even more now.
By the way, forgive us because we've done a terrible job interviewing you. We should have asked this question to start: Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people have.
We're a Messi podcast.
Yeah, we are.
That's fine. Listen.
What? So who would you rather? You're more scared. We put a free kick right outside the box. You're more scared of Ronaldo than Messi.
I'm scared of them both.
But who are you more scared of?
I think Ronaldo.
That's crazy, man. You don't know soccer.
I know. True.
I have a hypothetical situation. So I did my research on you. I found out that you were a pilot.
Right.
You still have your license?
I do.
Okay. Situation here. You're on a passenger jet. The pilot starts having a nervous breakdown.
Right.
What is your action? Do you go up and try to counsel him through his nervous breakdown, or do you say, "Out of my way, flyboy, I got the sticks. Dr. Phil's landed this bird."
Buzz the tower.
I would really go up and try to calm him down so the co-pilot could do his job.
Okay. So
Because there's two of them up there, you know.
that's true. So you would
Unless
choose
both of them were in a meltdown, I would just try to distract this guy so he didn't do something really stupid.
All right, so let's pretend that this little role play. PFT and I are the pilots.
Mm-hmm.
Try to comment. What the hell? I'm so stressed out. I can't fly this plane anymore. Fuck this all.
I'm in
You guys-
debt.
you
so
guys
much
are the
debt from
pilots?
gambling.
Yeah,
Get this guy out of here.
I've just done the Microsoft Flight Simulator. What the fuck?
Are you Dr. Phil?
See, there's something
dude, what
about
are you
me
doing
that's
here?
different than other people. When I get on a plane, everybody gets on a plane and they just step on and turn right, go to their seat. I never do that. I get on and look left because I want to look at who's flying that airplane.
Well,
Every single time, I have never gotten on a plane that I didn't look the pilot in the eye.
Dr. Phil, if you got onto a plane and looked at me and then looked at Dan
I'd
and then
get right
continued
back
onto
off.
that plane,
Yeah.
that says more about you than it would
I
about
would
us.
get right back off.
You got yourself into that
I'd say,
situation.
all right, everybody, follow me.
Yeah, we're out of here.
Today, Mark. All right, I have one last question. Bologna sandwiches. Do you prefer the standard bread like this, or do you like the foot long, the Nick Foles style?
I think when I go out, in other words, if I'm going to order it and I'm going to be on a bus or a plane, I'm going to go with that bread.
Okay.
Okay.
The
And
long
I'm
one.
going to do it more during the week. At the end of the week, I don't do that because Sunday growing up was. Obviously macaroni and gravy. You know what I'm saying?
Gravy,
So we always had to have fresh Italian bread.
bread sauce.
And then I'll get the Italian bread during. But there's nothing like I said, when it sticks to the top of your mouth,
That's when
the
you
bread.
know.
That's when you know it's good ass bread, right? So for me, that was always important. So I go with that when I'm out, and I go with this because I never trust other people. Like how some people are really good at picking vegetables and feeling them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. But what I'm good at, the damn bread.
Yeah.
I can touch that bread and feel that bread and be
toucher.
like,
This
wait a
one right
minute.
here. Yeah.
I'm taking this one right here.
You know what you do
Okay.
with a stale one? You just break it up. You turn it into stuffing or dressing, depending on where you're from.
No, listen, slimy bologna,
Yeah.
you fry.
Yep.
Right? So when the bologna gets slimy, stale bread, French toast.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
There you
Right? Because
go.
how many times are you going to eat stuffing?
Yeah.
You're the greenest coach out there. What's the difference between a kickback and this is from Real Bros, which everyone should watch. It's fucking hilarious. A kickback at a party.
Okay, so a kickback is a kickback's more of a casual, like the amount of people we have here right now,
We're doing a kickback.
it could be a kickback. You know, maybe have
5
like
people
3
here.
more people, but with an intention of drinking. Mm-hmm. You know, it's more of just a chill sesh. Maybe you have some music going. Mm-hmm. It's not a full function. It's not a party. We're not. You know, there's no dance floor at a kickback.
Yep.
The kickback is just more of a music talking kind of vibe.
Okay.
Maybe
The party is where you're opening up the dance floor. You have a DJ. It's
Right.
it's a thing. It's a function.
once a red Solo cup makes an appearance, what is that? Like if there's
That's
beer pong.
it. Could still be a kickback.
Yeah.
So you can play beer pong at a kickback.
You can play beer pong at a kickback for sure.
What's the amount of people that takes it from a kickback to a party?
I would say once you go from 15, 20 to 30,
Then it's a
that's
party.
it's starting to look like a party.
Yeah.
What's
know?
like 2 or 3 people just drinking, listening to music? Is that a hang?
I think that's a hang sesh.
Yeah.
Hang
You had a
Yeah.
dog, maybe it's a kickback.
Yeah, maybe if there's a dog in the building, it could be a kickback. But I mean, this could be a kickback.
Okay, so
We could be having a kickback right now.
We're kickbacking with Jimmy.
Chopped it up.
All right, that's all I had. Do you have any other ones?
So at the audition, I've always wondered this because Leon is you. You
Right,
are Leon.
yes,
There's
right.
no like obviously you play a character when you do
Right.
it, you get into character.
Right.
But I can't imagine anybody else playing that character because it's become iconic.
Right.
So when you're auditioning for it, what is the character description that they put in front of you as opposed to like how much you just bring in on your own?
It wasn't any description of the character. It just said, he's the brother of Loretta, which is the hurricane family that came in. But I wasn't from New Orleans. They were from New Orleans. I just lived in L.A. and found out my sister was living at Larry Davis' house. I just came over and made myself at home. So for me, it was one of those things where there was no description of the character. There was only sides, which means there's 3 scenarios that we can go in there and do. And I kind of already figured the character out before I walked in the room, And I got this thing I do where sometimes I walk in the room as the character. Because I like to be in the zone already. To walk in the room and say, hey, how you doing? I'm JB. And then turn the character on, it's a weird turn to come in there like, hey, how you doing? I came in the room as the character. I came in there, strutted up in there doing some Leon mannerisms, looking around the room at the other producers. And they all started snickering a little bit. But see, that's when your other skills kick in. Your stand-up skills kick in because stand-ups, we have to be able to read you. We have to be able to gauge what we're hearing, what kind of laughter, what are you laughing at actually? My mannerisms, my delivery? Are you laughing at how I'm walking, how I'm talking? Are you laughing at how I walked in the room? What are you exactly laughing at? So now I can take that and listen to what they're laughing at and say, oh, they like the mannerisms. They love the delivery. They love the aggressiveness. They love how I'm talking to Larry right now. Like I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'm talking to Larry very bluntly. And the first thing I said to Larry when I walked in the room was, I came in as the character. He said, okay, JB, you're going to improvise with Larry. And I said, okay, let's do this, Larry. Improvise, right? Okay, my man, let's do this. You know what I mean? I said, I don't know. I might slap you in the face. I don't know. You know what I mean? We're going to improvise. Anything can happen. And I walked away. Let's start the scene. And everybody's like,
What the fuck? Yeah.
what's going on here? The security let this guy in?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's what you want. You want to get a rise out of them. Because you can always pull back. If you go into an audition high as possible, you hit that high note, they can always say, pull back a little bit. And you know exactly how to pull back.
Right.
When you come your ass in low, they're going to say, I need more energy. Now you don't know how much energy. You're going to give, either you're going to give them a little bit of energy more, or you're going to give them so much, they're going to say, get the fuck out of here. They're going to say, get your ass out of here, man. You're scaring people.
And also that makes you almost turn your energy down. If somebody tells you I need more energy, you're you're like, fuck.
It defeats you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I am going to kill you. You know what I
And it
mean?
feels
You don't know.
fake.
You look
Right.
stupid.
Yeah.
Right.
If you come in already controlling the room, you driving your own damn car.
Get up in that
Yeah.
ass.
Get up in that ass.
Driving your own damn car.
You drive your own damn car. Now you driving. Now they passengers. They on their heels now. You put them on their heels. So they don't know what to do. All they know is, oh shit, this dude just changed the whole thing. He just
flipped it on him.
Whole energy. I flipped it on him.
Where do you come up with your material for your stand-up, Blake? You're so good at stand-up
Just for
comedy.
laughs on
I,
July 25th.
the
Montreal.
kids.
It's just observational stuff, I see things. I try to make them relatable. Everyday life.
Yeah.
Like you know how when you wake up and your butler hasn't like pressed and like ironed your like workout gear, and you're like,
Right.
it's stuff like that.
Right.
If people get it.
When you can't put on a pair of pants because you're too tall and your legs go out the bottom. Yeah, stuff like that. I understand.
When the booties have twerked, just like they've twerked all they can twerk on the Ibiza
It's
yacht.
like, you know, when you're on a yacht and all them booties been twerked out.
No twerk left on this yacht. You
Y'all
guys
been
know.
on a twerkless yacht?
Yeah, you guys know.
Yeah, me neither.
Get me off this yacht.
That's my time, y'all.
Oh, shit, we just wrote your best joke.